A lot of colleges and universities will use the term holistic application review process. It's a tongue twister when they will review how and why they are evaluating a college application in a certain way. And so this term is used kind of as an umbrella because it will cover a lot of different facets, but generally speaking for St. Mike's, this is how we would evaluate. So first is transcript. So we'll look to see how you're doing academically, how you're challenging yourself, are you taking those challenging AP and IB courses, how well you're doing in those, how well you're doing in the classes is usually known as strength of curriculum. Next is we're test optional. So some schools might require test scores, or for certain majors, you might have to submit your test scores. But for us, we are test optional, as are over 800 colleges nationwide. The third piece of our holistic application review process are letters of recommendation. And these are kind of second person observations from who you are. So it's not necessarily a first person, which is what the essay would indicate to us, but it's more in terms of what others think about you and how well you're thought of in your school and community. The next is co-curricular involvement. And so we don't call co-curricular involvement at St. Mike's extracurricular involvement. We call it co-curricular because we believe what students are doing outside the classroom is equally as important as how they're performing inside the classroom. So co-curricular involvement gives us an indication of where your passions lie and what you ultimately bring to campus when you get here. And then there's also the Common App in general, or the application platform that you use to apply to colleges. And this will give us an indication of your family structure that could be traditional or non-traditional, citizenship status, languages spoken in the home, if you're a first generation student, for example. And all of these are indicators to us about your journey through your academic experience. And then last piece that is about your essay. So your essay, although it's just a 650-word document that is a subject that's important to you, usually about how you've overcome some sort of facet of adversity or expanding on one of your passions you might have mentioned in your co-curricular involvement, your essay also indicates to us a lot of information about you. So from how you conduct yourself to how you articulate your thoughts, your level of self-awareness or self-knowing. It's also a first-person observation of who you are, and it's written in your own words. So this is way different than the rest of the whole application because it really gives us insight into, again, that level of self-knowing and who you are, what you're about, and all of that is indicated through the written portion of the essay. So I don't want you to stress about that, but it's definitely a unique aspect and something that I personally do look at intensely when I evaluate applications.